What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video on the Brays Place channel, and today we're going to be going over the full-size SUV segment. For my next battle, and this was actually suggested by a fan in the comments, so thank you so much. I'll put the comment on the screen here, give you a shout out, and without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so I have the Expedition and Tahoe in front of me. It's kind of like Chevy versus Ford, which they've always been battling after each other. But we're going to look at the Tahoe first. This is like the RS or SS, I'm pretty sure. It's like the very, very sporty one here. And this is like, this has got like the really aggressive front end, and it's more lower. It's like more lowered than the normal version. It's a little sporty. This is all blacked out, of course, so it's going to give it that really sporty look. This is an older model, but it still looks really good in game right now. And I really like the body lines of like the new generation GM full-size SUVs. Quad exhausts, and you don't have a trim signal, which is interesting, but I don't know if you get it on the other treads, but for the RS trim, you notice no trim signals for the mirrors, at least for the mirrors, and a hood scoop on that, which looks pretty nice. And the expression over here, I really like the new styling, and yeah, it's just like looking really like, I don't really know what you would call it. They did a really good job with the Navigator, but then they came with the Expedition again. I was so excited. But yeah, the new refresh and those wheels look so nice with the crossbars up top, which look really nice. And we do have a panoramic moonroof with all like the chroma mirrors, chrome door handles. And I really do like the look of the back, especially the refreshed lights. And I really do like how like the Falcon name comes, like, it's like embossed. This is a really good model. It wasn't done that long ago. It's just put in the game not very long ago at all. I just really like there's the Ford emblem. Looks so huge. Anyway, we're gonna go in and take the Tahoe for a drive first. There's a startup. Alright, there's this with the back, as well as the front of the vehicle. I really like the way that they like curve around almost in like a backwards C. Really like the look of that. And here is your ring lights for the back, as well as your headlights for the front of the vehicle. No high beams or fog lights. Here's your horn. Alright, let's go for a drive. So pulling out, I chose the Foxman Medical Center because I really want something different, you know? Anyway, and don't ignore that floating car. And literally the school looks like this huge just rectangle. Like, I don't understand. Anyway, other than that, when I look at the car, it does get up and go pretty quick, and this is like, of course, the sporty version, like I said earlier, so it does get up and go pretty quick, and it is one of the top speeds in the group that I'm going to be showing today. 134 is the top speed, and here's your braking. Pretty good. Alright, on to the next. Alright, hopping into the Expedition. Here's your startup. Love the Ford chime. Also, you do have a spare. There's your lights for the back, running lights, as well as your headlights for the front, high beams, as well as fog lights down below. Turn for the back, as well as the front. You do get them in the mirrors on this Expedition. Here's your horn. Alright, let's go for a drive. Now, this is the Max trim. This is the Expedition Max, so you are obviously going to notice a difference in handling, but you can all get them in the smaller size like the Tahoe. This is just my personal one, and I completely just love the look of the Expedition, especially the Max version. I don't know, I just find it looks so cool going down the road. And I like having the max space that I can get in a vehicle, and this delivers. And so the speed is a little bit less, like acceleration wise, and less top speed, but still more so elegant. 122 is the top speed, and here is your braking. Alright, on to the next one. Alright, so next is the Cadillac Escalade, and this is also the extended version. One thing that I love about this new generation is, well, I have my plate here, of course, New York Caddy plate. It looks so good on the vehicle. But yeah, I love these like huge turn signals. That's like one of my favorite parts, and it looks so aggressive just to have like the smaller light up top. Look at the detail with the badge too. It looks so good. huge wheels like Expedition. This is like similar trim, and I find with like the Suburban, looks a little bit more plain with the door, like the newer one. But this one, the way Cadillac's done it, they brought like the chrome back. It makes it give it like a more, I guess, the longer stance doesn't look as, I guess, stretched or plain with the way that they do it. And you do have the crossbars, which look really nice on this one too as well. Coming to the back, we have those signature Cadillac taillights, as well as a very clean back end. We'll hop in. Start up. We also do the spare on this. Here's the back as well as the front. I love those. And then the mirror as well. Here are your running lights for the back. Love that. As well as the front and your high beams. This is not a fog lights. Here's your horn. Alright, let's go for a drive in the Escalade ESV. Now, pulling out, I like love the elegant styling of the Escalade. It's one of my favorite, especially with the new generation. I thought when they brought out like the XT6, they should bring like that new, like those new front lights, like the more thinner ones. Like not going down but to the side across the front. They should bring it because it looks very, very aggressive. And I've been waiting to show you guys my Escalade, and now I have the chance to. So here it is. I want to do like a garage, all the cars in my garage tour actually, because we're doing the speed here. 130, and here is your braking. Pretty good for the vehicle. All right, on to the next. All right, so before we can adjust the name, we got to look at the wheels. Like, the wheels are incredible, okay? This is the Lincoln Navigator extended version. I just love the grille on this. Like, look at how far that chrome comes out. The lights and everything. So much elegance. And you can get this all blacked out too if you do want. This also is extended version. Look at the detail there. I love the light bar on the back of it, the Lincoln. I really want them to add like the refreshed version of this, because I really do like the refreshed version back end and front. Got a little chrome piece there. Looks very nice. I really do like the look of this. And you have the parent moves, but you don't have the crossbars, which I find it's kind of missing something when you look at all the cars with the crossbars. I don't know. Even though Tahoe didn't, I don't know. It just feels like it's missing something. But we're just going to step back and take a look at this extended size. These things are seriously huge, so I'm surprised that they're doing really well in the braking test so far. Actually, for the sheer size of them. Anyway, let's hop in. Here's your startup. I love this chime. Love it. Running it to the back. Headlights, and we don't have high beams, and we do have fog lights, but they're not working on this vehicle at the moment. Here are your turn signals for the back of the vehicle to feature that beautiful light bar, of course, you can see there, and there is the front. Love the look, and there's your horn. Alright, let's go for a drive in the Lincoln Navigator. Now, pulling out these wheels, honestly, when you look at them, oh my god, it kind of honestly gives me like, it looks like an illusion. They look really cool. And this one, I do prefer it in the smaller look for the Navigator. I don't know. I said that pull. Oh my god, okay. Anyway, carrying on, we're not going to ignore my driving. Well, we are going to ignore them. We're not going to not ignore it. Yeah. The back, I find the back really long in the extended version. I think it's just like the way the windows are, but it still looks really nice, of course, don't get me wrong, but I like the shorter version in the Navigator, at least. Alright, we're gonna hit 130, same as Escalade, and your braking is pretty good for these size of vehicle. And on to the last one. Last but not least is the mighty Sequoia. Now, I'm really hoping that they add the new one very soon, because it looks so nice. I thought they were going to add it. I'm pretty sure they are. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it's something that they were going to, or that they planned it or something. I could be wrong, though. Don't quote me on that, but I really hope that it does come. But this is the older generation. I really do like the look still. I mean, they do have those TRD wheels, and look at those headlights. I really like this part that, like, connects the headlights and everything. For this generation, actually just so cool. And there's this side, of course. A little bit more plain, but I like the boxiness of it, and I like this like roof rack. Looks almost like it's bolted, of course. I like that kind of like rugged look. And here's the back. Here's how I really see how it's more dated, but it still looks super nice. We'll hop in. Here's your startup. Running this to the front, I really like them. They're really cool. Here's your signals for the back. Of course, you can tell they're older, as well as the front. I'm not seeing signals that old in GB for a while. It's like driving new cars. Alright, here is your running lights for the back, as well as the front. Fog lights and high beams, but you can't use them on this vehicle. Here's your horn. Alright, let's go for a drive in the Sequoia. Now, pulling out, this color is actually Lunar Rock, and it's a newer color, but it looks really cool on this, like the last generation of the Sequoia. Now, I actually really like the Sequoia, and not too many people drive this in the game, so it's kind of cool to bring it in. I wanted to revive it for you. It's one of my, for you guys, it's one of my favorite little SUVs. I know I'm going crazy right now. Oh my god. I need to like calm down. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah, this Sequoia is like one of my favorite ones, and I find it's very underrated. Anyway, 126, there's the top, and here's your braking. Right, that's gonna do it for today's video, and I hope you guys really do enjoy it. I love making this video, and thank you guys so much for the suggestion. And if you have any other suggestions, make sure to drop them in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for subscribing, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video below, of course. And without further ado, it's been Brays Place, and peace out.